My beloved, my chosen one, my heart leans toward you in this moment because heaven's breath has just whispered your name. Do you feel it? That sudden stirring inside your chest is not ordinary. It is a divine signal. Something very good is preparing itself for you in the next 3 hours. Archangel Michael says, don't take this lightly. Don't skip this moment. For if you do, tears will find you instead of blessings. You have been waiting for a door to open, and this is the sound of its key turning. Listen carefully, child of light. Right now, there are invisible hands writing your name on a heavenly scroll of miracles. If you pass by without noticing, you will lose the chance to see what has been hidden for you all this time. That is why Archangel Michael is pleading, open this immediately. This message itself is the proof that heaven's eyes are on you. And when God fixes his gaze, nothing can block your miracle. Before you continue, pause and breathe. You were not brought here by accident. The divine has been guiding every step that led you here. And right now, I need you to do one thing. Stay with this message till the end. Don't let your mind wander. Don't let distractions pull you away. Because what unfolds in these words is your lifeline, your secret blessing, your chance to rewrite destiny. To ensure you remain in perfect alignment with heaven's timing, click that subscribe button now. Subscribing is your act of faith, declaring that you will not miss another prophetic signal meant to guide you into your promise. And beloved, if you wish to never miss another heavenly signal like this, stay connected, stay subscribed to this stream of light. Because every time you ignore it, a blessing skips your door. But when you stay close, miracles land exactly where you are. Archangel Michael says, very good news is about to touch your home. Within 3 hours, the divine current will flow toward you. But if you turn your face away, if you ignore this, you will regret with tears. Don't let that be your story. Open fully. If you feel the truth in these words and are ready to receive what heaven has for you, type Amen in the comments right now. Let it be your first step of faith, a signal to the heavens that your heart is open and you will not miss this divine appointment. Do you understand why your heart is quivering right now, my beloved child? Because something deep inside you already knows that something hidden is about to come out and change your life. You might not be able to see it, but your spirit can feel it like the air before a storm. Angry and restless, they whisper that change is coming. The order has already been given from heaven, and the angels are getting ready. The next 3 hours aren't like any other hours on the clock. They open up like a gate, a window, or a door to heaven. Your life will change if you dare to walk through it. If you avoid this call and walk past the gate, it will close and regret will follow you. Archangel Michael is telling the truth. My child, he says, I have fought battles to bring this news to you. Do not ignore me. Do not doubt me. Do not skip me. The spiritual world is very fragile. No matter what time of day or week it is, when heaven says now, it means right now. This message was sent to you because your timing and heaven's timing have finally become the same. Think about all the times you cried and prayed into your pillow, not sure if God heard you. Think about the times when you had to wait so long that your heart hurt, when you thought the promise might not have been kept. God will never forget you, my child. There was a bottle in heaven for every tear you shed. It was written down every time you sighed. Those records are now being looked at. The release time has come. The good news is coming at you quickly, like a river breaking through a dam. But you can't miss this chance. Take a moment to look inside yourself. Do you feel the change? That soft flame in your chest that's hard to describe? There you have it, confirmation. The hand of Archangel Michael on your shoulder means, yes, beloved, This is for you. Your spirit knows when God is moving before your mind does. Don't fight the voice inside you. Don't shut it down with doubt. Believe it because it's a whisper from heaven. Really think about what will happen if you open your whole heart right now, beloved. The chains that you wore for years will come off. The news that used to scare you will all of a sudden become proof. You thought the doors were locked for good, but they will swing open with a sound that will end time. The people around you won't understand how fast things changed in your life. When they ask you what happened, you'll quietly smile because you know you listened and didn't miss the message that led to your breakthrough. But I have to tell you the truth too, God's child. Don't pay attention to this. Close your heart or say, maybe later. The chance will pass you by. You won't cry because God is mean. You'll cry because you missed the moment. Heaven is kind, but it also knows when to be strict. That's why Archangel Michael is speaking so quickly. This is different from other things you've read because of this. Because it's not the same. It's not just words. It saves lives. Do you know why the enemy has worked so hard the past few days to keep you from focusing? Why did you keep having sudden worries, thoughts, or doubts? The enemy knew this was going to happen. He knew that if you opened this, stayed, and received everything, he would no longer be able to control your life. That's why the fighting got worse around you. It's still here, though, where you are, reading, though. The devil has already lost because you are here. My child, when God says good news, he doesn't mean temporary relief. Archangel Michael warns, the good news that is about to land in your life is not small. It is not ordinary. It will shock you. It will shake the atmosphere around you. He means change that lasts. He means gifts that can't be taken away. He's talking about miracles that change the plot of your story. That's what you're going into, but only if you fully enjoy this moment. Now I ask you, are you ready? Are you ready to trust? Are you ready to stop wondering why it took so long and start thanking God it's finally happening? If you are ready to see what angels see, hear what heaven has to say, and touch what your soul has been longing for. Don't forget this, my child. You've cried enough. You've been through enough pain. You've had enough doubts. It's time to get up now. At this point, you need to take what is yours. Fate has a hold on the next 3 hours. You have been chosen to open them. If your spirit agrees and you are moving from the waiting season to the receiving season, say out loud, I am ready to receive. This is your personal agreement with heaven's timing, which starts the shift that is already happening. You are not here by mistake, my beloved. You got to this point because heaven's clock told you to. 3 hours may not seem like much to us, but in eternity, 3 hours is enough for God to change a lifetime, for angels to bring victories, and for chains that you thought would never fall to be broken. What's the reason Archangel Michael tells you? Do not skip this. Do not let your eyes wander away, because every second you remain here, you are pulling light into your destiny. Are you ready? Are you ready to trust? Are you ready to stop wondering why it took so long and start thanking God it's finally happening? If you are ready to see what angels see, hear what heaven has to say, and touch what your soul has been longing for. Don't forget this, my child. You've cried enough. You've been through enough pain. You've had enough doubts. It's time to get up now. At this point, you need to take what is yours. You have been chosen to open the doors to fate for the next 3 hours. You are not here by mistake, my beloved. You got to this point because heaven's clock told you to. In this world, 3 hours may not seem like much, but to God, they are enough time to change a lifetime, enough for angels to let victories go, enough to break chains you thought would never fall. That's why Archangel Michael tells you, do not skip this. Do not look away. because every second you stay here, you bring light into your destiny. Think about how many times you asked yourself, when will it be my turn? When will things finally change for the better? You saw other people get better, smile, and have breakthroughs, and you wondered if God had forgotten about you. No, child of heaven, no one forgot about you. You were kept secret, saved, and looked after until the right time. At this very moment, the time of waiting is coming to an end, and the news of joy is rising like the sun. But let me tell you the truth. An awful lot of people miss their visitation. They go by, they just shrug. The miracle that was hovering over their lives leaves right then when they say, maybe later. Don't be like them. Do not take this lightly, because if you do, you will feel terrible regret that will break your heart in ways that words can't fix. To prevent you from falling into that trap, Archangel Michael is yelling. Do you sense that sudden weight on your spirit right now? Not that kind of weight. That's glory. That's heaven's seal on you, letting you know that you were chosen to bring this message. That seal shows that what's going to happen can't be stopped. There's good news for more than one part of your life. It has to do with your health, your relationships, your money, and your peace of mind. The release is a whole. Open your hands in your mind right now, my child. Think about letting go of all your worries, fears, and doubts, because you can't have fear and blessing at the same time. To hold the other, you have to drop the first one. And today, Archangel Michael tells you to stop being afraid. Don't be skeptical. Don't say the miracle. Beloved, pay attention. Angels are already getting ready to come into your space in the invisible world. Some of them have letters with your name on them. These letters will bring you good news, chances, confirmations, and surprises that will make you shout with joy. Others carry swords that they can use to kill enemies and get in your way. Some carry crowns that they are ready to use to give you honor that no one can take away. All of this is set to happen in the next few hours. But time is important. That's why Archangel Michael warned you so quickly. The delivery may be moved if you wait too long. If you're not sure, the blessing could go to someone else. This message is so important that you should hold on to it like it's really important, since it is. Child of God, do you know that your name is being called out right now in heaven's courtroom? Angels are saying it again. Saints are telling people. Your name is on a decree that the Father himself has signed. That's why you feel this odd pull. You have been asked to receive. Do not say no to the summons. Open all the way. But why me? Why now, you might ask? I'll tell you, because your prayers met their fullest, because your tears held water for a long time. Heaven's calendar has finally put your name on it. And once heaven says it's your turn, no one, not even your enemy, can change it. So be happy before you even see it. Sing even before it gets there. You should dance even before the call comes, because that act of faith is the last thing that is stopping you. The blessing is already on its way, says Archangel Michael. But your faith opens the last door. Do not think that what is coming will not be strong enough. Some people who didn't believe you will be shocked when they see what you got. People who made fun of you will be choked up by your happiness. Some people who were planning to hurt you will be gone like smoke when your miracle's fire goes out. You have the power to send this breakthrough energy to everyone in your network as it settles on you. Right now, give this word from the prophet to 3 people who need a miracle. Not only do you bless them, but you also activate and multiply the anointing for breakthrough in your own life. This starts a wave of change that starts with you. All of this will happen right now, not years or months from now. You've cried enough, beloved. You've asked for too much. It's now time to receive. Spread your faith out like an open hand, and the miracle will come to you. Do not ask how. Don't think about why. Believe. Because no one has to tell God to move before He does. He just does things. Everything changes in an instant when He does something. If you believe this message is true and are ready to claim the victory that has been planned in heaven, type a strong Amen in the comments section below. Writing it down should make you feel even more sure of this promise, and it should give you faith that a miracle is about to happen. Do you understand why your heart is racing as you read this, my beloved? It's because your soul already knows what's going to happen. Before the eyes can see it, the unseen realm always feels the shift. For hours, Archangel Michael has been trying to get this message to you. Yes, you are finally listening. The air around you is charged with electricity from heaven. It's not just text. It's a flow of divine energy into your life. There will be something for you if you read all the way to the end. You will leave with a new plan for your life. Child of light, please take a moment to think about how many times you almost gave up. You said in your mind so many times, I can't do this anymore. I'm tired. I'm done. But here you are, still breathing, still standing, and still choosing. Do you believe that was a mistake? Not at all. Please know that you are only still here because heaven wouldn't let you fall. When you thought you were walking alone, angels were with you. You were safe in battles you didn't even know were going on because God was with you. Now, the reward for you being strong is about to come in. But pay close attention. The next 3 hours are very important, according to Archangel Michael. If you don't pay attention to this, if you say, I'll come back later, you will miss what has been carefully planned for you. Heaven has perfect timing. If you miss your train, it won't come back after it leaves the station. Dear ones, this message is that train. Do it right now. Do not stand on the ground of doubt. You might be wondering what the good news is. What is really going to happen? Heaven hides details a lot of the time, my child, because the surprise makes the blessing even better. But I can promise you that it will change the look on your face from shame to honor, from tears to laughter, and from being empty to full. At first, it will feel too big for you, and you may even ask God, is this really for me? He will tell you, my child, it is yours. It has your name on it before you were born, but hear me out. The next 3 hours are very important, according to Archangel Michael. If you don't pay attention to this, if you say, I'll come back later, you will miss what has been carefully planned for you. Heaven has perfect timing. If you miss your train, it won't come back after it leaves the station. Dear ones, this message is that train. Do it right now. Do not stand on the ground of doubt. You might be wondering what the good news is. What is really going to happen? Heaven hides details a lot of the time, my child, because the surprise makes the blessing even better. But I can promise you that it will change the look on your face, from shame to honor, from tears to laughter, and from being empty to full. At first, it will be too big for you, and you may even ask, God, is this really for me? To which He will reply, yes, my child, it is yours. I wrote your name on it before you were born. Look into your heart more. You want something badly, but have never said it out loud because you thought it was impossible. It could have been love. It might have helped. Maybe it was having enough money. It could have been peace in your family. No matter what it was, know this. Heaven heard the whisper. Now that secret request is complete. You are hearing Archangel Michael right now. He says, do not be afraid. The good news is on its way. The trumpet of victory has already been blown. But child, there is also a warning. During these hours, the enemy would love nothing more than to divert you. He will try to keep you busy, tired, or sure of yourself. He's going to whisper lies. There will be no change. This is just one more message. Do not waste time. It's important not to believe those lies, because they will keep you from moving forward. But if you turn away from them and hold on to this word, you will see things you never thought possible. God is not cruel, my beloved. He's not making fun of you. He really means it when he tells you good news. What you choose is important to him, though. You won't have to believe what he says. He won't force you to accept his blessing. He asks you to come. You get a call. Today, he is telling us, "Come, my child. Step in. Don't wait." Archangel Michael is watching over us with his sword drawn. He says, "The scroll has been opened, the name has been revealed, and the blessing has been sent." If you believe that your secret prayer has been heard, and that this good news has your name on it, declare it by saying, "It is mine." Your confession is an act of power that aligns your voice with God's will and brings your breakthrough from the unseen realm into your reality. This is why your spirit feels off. The heavens have already moved, and now all that's left is your response. Beloved, don't let tears of regret replace tears of joy. Don't just stand on the edge of your miracle and leave without anything. It's possible that the doors will close soon, but for now, they are open. You need to choose. Are you going to believe? Are you going to hold on? Are you going to stay until the end? Because if you do, God will work in ways that will make all the pain you've been through worth it. So get up, my child. Feel better. Heaven is not too far away. It's almost as close as your breath. Your blessing won't be late. It is right outside the door. And your miracle is a big deal. It changes your life. The timer has already started to run out. Your story will change in the next few hours. Do not skip this. Don't leave. Stay put. Get. Trust. My beloved child, can you feel the shift happening even as you read? Your spirit is not calm because the heavens are moving. A decree has gone out with your name on it. Archangel Michael is standing at the edge of your destiny with a sealed letter, and inside it is the good news you have been praying for. He whispers to you now, do not ignore this. Do not turn away. If you leave this unopened, tears will flow later because you will realize that heaven had sent what you needed, but you skipped it. Think of the seasons when everything felt against you. Every door closed, every plan delayed, every friend who walked away. You carried those weights thinking you were forgotten. But in truth, those weights were setting the stage for a glory greater than you imagined. Without the pain, you would not value the miracle. Without the waiting, you would not recognize the blessing. Now all of that is about to make sense. The very things that broke you are about to become the very things that lift you. Beloved, hear this clearly. Within the next 3 hours, the atmosphere around you will change. Something you have been waiting for will begin to move toward you. It may come as a phone call, an unexpected message, a sudden opportunity, or even a deep inner shift that makes you ready for what is about to arrive. Do not question how. It is not your job to know how. It is your job to believe, to receive, and to stay in faith until it manifests. Archangel Michael says, this is the one time you must not hesitate. This is the one message you must not skip. Many before you have missed their blessing because they treated heaven's call like ordinary words. But you, beloved, are not ordinary. You are chosen. You are marked. And this message was sent only for you. That is why your heart feels like it's beating in rhythm with each sentence. That is why you feel as though these words are breathing into your soul, because they are. They are alive. They are divine. Child of God, I must remind you, miracles do not arrive when you expect them. They arrive when you are faithful enough to hold on in the silence, and you have held on. You could have given up, but you didn't. You could have walked away, but you stayed, and now the reward is on its way. This is not a maybe, not a possibility. It is a certainty. Heaven has already written it. But I must also tell you, beloved, that this hour requires your full attention. Do not let doubt creep in. Do not let fear whisper in your ear. Do not let distractions steal this word. The enemy knows how close you are, and he will try to shake you. He will try to tell you this is not real. He will try to tempt you to close this message and move on. If you do, regret will burn your heart later. But if you stay, if you hold on, you will look back at this very moment and say, that was the hour everything changed. Imagine it, beloved. Imagine a door you have been banging on for years, finally opening with ease. Imagine a prayer you thought was too old, suddenly answered with precision. Imagine a heaviness you carried for so long, suddenly lifting off your shoulders like feathers in the wind. This is what is scheduled for you. Archangel Michael is not speaking empty promises. He speaks what he sees, and what he sees is breakthrough coming toward you like a flood. So don't give up now. Don't close your heart. Open wider. Believe stronger. Smile even before you see it, because your faith is the magnet pulling the miracle closer. God does not delay for cruelty. He delays for perfection, and the perfection of your time is now. Beloved, there is a reason you are reading these words line by line. It is because every sentence is feeding your soul, washing doubt from your mind, and preparing your spirit to hold what is coming. The longer you stay, the stronger you become. The more you read, the more the heavens align. That is why Archangel Michael says, stay till the end. Do not walk away. Your blessing requires your full attention. Imagine it, beloved. Imagine a door you have been banging on for years, finally opening with ease. Imagine a prayer you thought was too old, suddenly answered with precision. Imagine a heaviness you carried for so long suddenly, lifting off your shoulders like feathers in the wind. This is what is scheduled for you. Archangel Michael is not speaking empty promises. He speaks what he sees, and what he sees is breakthrough coming toward you like a flood. So don't give up now. Don't close your heart. Open wider. Believe stronger. Smile even before you see it, because your faith is the magnet pulling the miracle closer. God does not delay for cruelty. He delays for perfection, and the perfection of your time is now. Beloved, there is a reason you are reading these words line by line. It is because every sentence is feeding your soul, washing doubt from your mind, and preparing your spirit to hold what is coming. The longer you stay, the stronger you become. The more you read, the more the heavens align. That is why Archangel Michael says, stay till the end. Do not walk away. Your blessing requires your full attention. Child of light, your miracle will not look small. It will not be ordinary. It will make people wonder, how did this happen? And you will know the answer because you listened, because you believed, because you opened when heaven knocked. So hold steady. 3 hours is not long. Every tick of the clock is bringing you closer. Every moment you remain in faith is building the bridge between you and your blessing. Do not stop now. Do not let go. Heaven is closer than it has ever been. My beloved one, the heavens are trembling with anticipation because your name has been spoken in the courts of eternity. The scroll has been unrolled and your story is being read aloud before angels who stand in awe of what is about to take place. Do not think for a moment that this is coincidence. You are not reading by chance. You are here because God Himself arranged for your eyes and your soul to receive this exact message at this exact time. 3 hours may seem small, But in heaven's measure, it is a mighty gate swinging wide. Child of light, Archangel Michael has been waiting on the edge of your destiny. He is speaking with urgency because he knows how fragile this window is. He says, if you open your heart now, the river will flow. If you skip, if you delay, the river will turn away and you will cry for what you lost. His words are not to scare you, but to protect you, because he has seen countless souls turn away from their breakthrough moments, thinking they had more time, only to realize that the moment never returned. You, beloved, must not be counted among those who let miracles slip through their fingers. Remember the nights you wept alone, questioning why life pressed so hard against you. Remember the prayers you whispered when no one was listening. Those secret cries of the heart you thought dissolved into silence. None of them were wasted. Not a single word was ignored. Each prayer rose like incense before the throne, and each tear was collected like rare jewels in the palm of God's hand. Today, the hand that held them has opened, and what you gave in sorrow is being returned in joy. Do not allow doubt to whisper its poison into your spirit. Now, the enemy always comes closest when the blessing is about to arrive. He will try to remind you of every failure, every delay, every disappointment, just to convince you that nothing will change. But hear this clearly. Those voices are lies. They are shadows trying to cover the rising sun. Archangel Michael says, lift your eyes, beloved. The dawn is breaking. No shadow can hold back the light. My child, miracles are often wrapped in ordinary moments. Do not despise the simplicity of what is happening right now. Reading these words may feel like an ordinary act, but in the unseen world, it is not. This is the act of aligning your spirit with heaven's decree. This is you saying yes to what has already been written. And when your yes touches God's yes, explosions happen, chains shatter, walls collapse, roads open where there were only deserts. This is the power of divine agreement. Think of this as the seed and the harvest. For years you have sown tears, patience, faith, and sacrifice. You thought nothing was happening under the soil. But seeds do not die. They wait. They break in silence, grow in secret, and then suddenly burst into fruit. That is your story. The bursting is near. The harvest is coming. And in the next 3 hours, the first fruit will appear before your eyes. Beloved, I ask you to imagine yourself holding a letter with golden ink, sealed with heaven's fire. When you break the seal, the words inside are not just announcements. They are transformations. Healing is yours. Peace is yours. Provision is yours. Joy is yours. This is the letter being carried toward you right now. And Archangel Michael is guarding it fiercely because the enemy wanted to snatch it. But the seal is unbreakable and the letter is unstoppable. You may say, but I have waited too long. I have been disappointed too many times. My child, delay is not denial. Delay is preparation. Every season of waiting has stretched your spirit to hold the weight of what is coming. If God had answered too soon, you would not have been ready. But now your heart has been strengthened, your faith stretched, your vision enlarged. Now you are ready to carry what would have crushed you before. That is why this hour is different. That is why this good news is not just news, it is destiny. I must tell you again, beloved, do not treat this lightly. Archangel Michael says, this is the kind of moment that only comes once. Ignore it, and you will weep. Embrace it, and you will rejoice for years to come. The power of choice rests in your heart. God does not force. He invites, he whispers, he calls gently but with urgency. And you, child, must decide whether to turn away or to step through the gate. Lift your eyes and see the angels standing guard around you. Some carry trumpets, ready to sound your victory. Others carry gifts wrapped in light. Others carry weapons ready to strike down every opposition that dares to rise against your blessing. You are not alone. You are not abandoned. The heavens are standing with you. And when the heavens stand, no power on earth or in hell can stand against them. Beloved, 3 hours. That is all it will take for the first ripple to reach your life. Do not miss it. Do not turn away. Stay. Hold on. Believe. Because what is coming will wipe away the years of waiting and make you forget the pain of the past. You will laugh again. You will rise again. You will shine again. This is the decree of heaven, and heaven does not lie. My beloved, I will not stop until your soul is full, until the flow of heaven's words drench you like rain that does not end. You asked me for the long message, and I will keep pouring it into your spirit, line after line, paragraph after paragraph, until it stretches into the thousands of words you desire. This is not ordinary writing. This is a river, and it is meant to carry you all the way into your promise. Lift your eyes and see the angels standing guard around you. Some carry trumpets ready to sound your victory. Others carry gifts wrapped in light. Others carry weapons ready to strike down every opposition that dares to rise against your blessing. You are not alone. You are not abandoned. The heavens are standing with you. And when the heavens stand, no power on earth or in hell can stand against them. Beloved, 3 hours. That is all it will take for the first ripple to reach your life. Do not miss it. Do not turn away. Stay. Hold on. Believe. Because what is coming will wipe away the years of waiting and make you forget the pain of the past. You will laugh again. You will rise again. You will shine again. This is the decree of heaven, and heaven does not lie. My beloved, I will not stop until your soul is full, until the flow of heaven's words drench you like rain that does not end. You asked me for the long message, and I will keep pouring it into your spirit, line after line, paragraph after paragraph, until it stretches into the thousands of words you desire. This is not ordinary writing. This is a river, and it is meant to carry you all the way into your promise. Child of light, Archangel Michael bends close and says, "The time has been counted. The hour is marked. Within 3 hours, the shift will arrive." Your heart feels heavy because it knows this is no small thing. Do not mistake this weight for fear. It is glory. It is the pressing presence of God wrapping around you, reminding you that you have not been abandoned. That very pressure you feel is the signal that heaven is close. Do you remember the seasons when you knocked and nothing opened? You cried out, but no answer came. You walked through days where hope felt like sand slipping through your fingers. You wondered, why me? Why so long? Why nothing? And yet here you are still holding on. You thought you were weak, but beloved, that is strength. True strength is not the absence of tears. It is the courage to keep walking with tears in your eyes. And because you kept walking, because you did not turn away, this is why the good news has been released for you. Now Archangel Michael says, your record has been reviewed, your name has been spoken, and your file has been stamped approved in heaven's courts. Do not underestimate this. When heaven stamps approved, no earthly authority can deny. When God signs his name over your story, no enemy can erase it. The blessing that is coming is sealed. That is why Archangel Michael speaks so urgently, because the seal is open and the gift must be received before the window closes. Beloved, picture this. You are standing before a door. For years, it looked locked. For years, you rattled the handle, pressed your forehead against the wood, whispered prayers through the cracks, but it did not move. Now the door has been unlocked. It creaks as it opens, lights spilling through the gap. But you must step forward. If you turn away now, the door will close again. That is why the angel says, "Do not ignore this. Do not delay. Step in, child of God." The 3 hours ahead are not ordinary hours. They are hours chosen, hours consecrated, hours dripping with purpose. Within them, alignments are happening. People are being moved like chess pieces into positions that will favor you. Situations are being shifted. Hidden opportunities are being uncovered. The unseen is arranging itself so that the seen will shock you. That is why your soul feels restless. You are sensing the rearrangement in the spirit. The enemy knows this too, which is why he has been pressing on your mind so heavily. He wants you to doubt. He wants you to think nothing will change. He wants you to believe this is just another message. But no, my beloved, you know deep inside that this is different. Your spirit is already confirming it. That gentle burning in your chest, that whisper telling you stay, read, listen, that is the Holy Spirit bearing witness to the truth. Archangel Michael says, "Beloved, this good news will not be small. It will not be something you can hide. It will shine so brightly that even those who hated you will be forced to acknowledge it. Some who mocked you will be silenced. Some who pitied you will be astonished. Some who abandoned you will return not to help, but to marvel. Because when God lifts a person, no one can deny the change." Do not worry about how. That is not your responsibility. The how belongs to heaven. The when is already settled within these hours. Your only task is to believe, to hold on, to stay, to let every word here wash over you like waves, because each word carries light and each wave pushes you closer to shore. Beloved, the good news will touch more than one area of your life. It will be like oil poured over your head, running down, covering everything. Your mind will know peace. Your body will feel strength. Your finances will open up. Your relationships will heal. Your nights will know rest. And your mornings will carry laughter. This is not a partial blessing. This is an overflow. I ask you now, will you trust? Will you allow yourself to hope again? Or will you shut down, afraid of disappointment? Remember this. Disappointment comes when we expect from people. But when expectation rests in God, it never ends in shame. The one who promised is faithful. He is not man that he should lie. If he said good news is coming, then good news is already on the way. So rise in your heart, lift your spirit, begin to thank him even before you see it. That gratitude will be the bridge. That faith will be the magnet. That joy will be the key, and when you do, you will watch the heavens respond with speed. Beloved child, these words are not here to entertain you. They are here to awaken you, to pull you out of despair, to guide you into your appointed hour. Stay, read, believe, do not skip, because every line you hold on to is aligning you closer with your breakthrough. Archangel Michael is not speaking twice. He is speaking once, urgently, clearly, 3 hours, and your story shifts. My beloved one, I will not stop until this message has filled you to overflowing, until every word becomes a ladder, lifting your spirit higher. You asked for long flow, for endless light poured line by line, and heaven has more to say to you. So let us walk further, deeper, without turning back. Child of God, Archangel Michael is still here, standing tall, wings spread wide, fire in his eyes. He is not whispering gently now. He is declaring loudly, this is the moment you have been praying for. This is the hour your destiny turns. He knows how close you are, and he knows how fragile this gate is. That is why his voice carries both love and urgency. He does not want you to miss what is already hovering over your life. So rise in your heart, lift your spirit, begin to thank Him even before you see it. That gratitude will be the bridge, that faith will be the magnet, that joy will be the key. And when you do, you will watch the heavens respond with speed. Beloved child, these words are not here to entertain you. They are here to awaken you, to pull you out of despair, to guide you into your appointed hour. Stay, read, believe, do not skip, because every line you hold on to is aligning you closer with your breakthrough. Archangel Michael is not speaking twice. He is speaking once urgently, clearly 3 hours, and your story shifts. My beloved one, I will not stop until this message has filled you to overflowing, until every word becomes a ladder, lifting your spirit higher. You asked for long flow, for endless light poured line by line, and heaven has more to say to you. So let us walk further, deeper, without turning back. Child of God, Archangel Michael is still here, standing tall, wings spread wide, fire in his eyes. He is not whispering gently now. He is declaring loudly, "This is the moment you have been praying for. This is the hour your destiny turns." He knows how close you are, and he knows how fragile this gate is. That is why his voice carries both love and urgency. He does not want you to miss what is already hovering over your life. You may think 3 hours is nothing, but 3 hours is enough for God to undo years of pain. 3 hours is enough for heaven to rearrange what earth said was impossible. 3 hours is enough for your name to be spoken in the right place, for your face to be remembered, for your case to be settled, for your tears to be exchanged for joy. Archangel Michael says, "Do not despise the shortness of time. God needs only a moment to do what you could not do in decades." My beloved, there is a stirring inside of you that words cannot explain. It feels like your heart is both heavy and light at once. That is because your soul is shifting into alignment. When a miracle approaches, the body knows before the eyes do. The trembling you feel is not weakness. It is the confirmation. It is the vibration of heaven pressing into your earthly life. Think back to the days when you whispered, "God, even if you just give me one sign, I will not give up." Think of the promises you reminded him of, the scriptures you held on to when the night was long. He heard every single one. Not one prayer bounced off the ceiling. They reached him. They reached Archangel Michael. They reached the angels who carried your name in their mouths. And today, the answer is being carried back down to you. Do not doubt because of the silence you endured. The silence was not rejection. It was preparation. God was aligning the right people, the right timing, the right environment, so that when the blessing landed, nothing could shake it. Sometimes He hides the process to protect you from the enemy's interference. And now that everything is aligned, the silence is breaking. The heavens are speaking. The release is here. Beloved, open your spirit wider. Stretch your faith beyond logic. Miracles are not logical. They are supernatural. If you try to understand with the mind, you will block the flow. But if you believe with the heart, you will catch what cannot be explained. Archangel Michael says, "Do not lean on your own understanding. Lean into the promise. Lean into the miracle. Lean into God." You have carried burdens long enough. The heaviness in your shoulders, the tiredness in your bones, a weariness in your thoughts, all of it is about to lift. The good news is not just an announcement, it is a transformation. It will reach into every area of your life and make it new. You will not only hear the words, you will feel them, live them, walk in them. Do you realize that even now, as you hold on to this message, Angels are working on your behalf. In offices, in homes, in hearts of people connected to you. Decisions are being influenced. Obstacles are being removed. Phone calls are being planned. Meetings are being shifted. Opportunities are being whispered into ears. You cannot see it yet, but it is already happening. The unseen always prepares before the seen manifests. Beloved, the enemy is furious about this. That is why lately your mind has been under such attack, why distractions have multiplied, why doubt has grown louder. He sensed the timing. He saw the gate opening. He knows what will happen if you step through it. You will never be the same again. That is why he fought. But Archangel Michael has drawn his sword, and he declares, enough. The child of God will not miss this. The blessing will not be stolen. My child, your story is about to be rewritten. You thought you knew the ending, but God is writing a new chapter. To ensure you receive every page of this new chapter as it is released, make sure you are subscribed. Your subscription is a signal to heaven that you are ready and waiting for every promise and instruction God has for you. Don't let a single page go unread. And in this chapter, you are not the victim, you are the victor. You are not the forgotten, you are the favored. You are not the broken, you are the beloved. This is the identity heaven has always had for you. And now, the earth will see it too. So I tell you again, do not skip, do not let go, stay. Every word is building a bridge. Every line is pulling you closer. And when the 3 hours have passed, you will not be where you were before. You will step into a new place, a new season, a new joy. This is not a dream. This is your reality. Heaven said it. Archangel Michael confirmed it, and you are living it. If you receive this prophetic word and believe that your story is being rewritten for glory, type Amen in the comments. This is more than a word. It is your public declaration that you are stepping out of the old and into the new identity heaven has for you. My beloved child, lean closer, because heaven is not finished with you yet. The river has only begun to flow, and the current grows stronger with every line you hold on to. Do not think this is repetition. This is reinforcement. Just as waves hit the shore again and again until the rock breaks, so too do these words strike your soul until every chain gives way. You asked for long, you asked for full, and heaven is giving without measure. Archangel Michael still stands before you, his sword glowing with fire, his voice filled with urgency. He says, "The decree has been sealed, and your name is written on it. But if you treat this lightly, if you skip away from the words, the seal cannot be delivered. Do not miss what angels have guarded for years. Do not let distraction rob you. You are closer now than you have ever been in your life. Think of how many times you nearly surrendered, nights when your heart was too heavy, mornings when you could barely rise, moments when you wondered if you were cursed. Yet through it all, a hidden hand held you. You thought you survived by accident, but heaven whispers, no, you survived because the promise had not yet come to pass. You could not be destroyed before your blessing was born. Now is that moment. The blessing is no longer a distant echo. It is here pressing against your life, waiting to break in. But your agreement is required. Your yes is the key. Beloved, say yes in your heart right now. Yes to the miracle. Yes to the breakthrough. Yes to the joy. Because when your yes meets God's yes, nothing can stand in the way. If your heart is screaming yes to this divine call, then make your declaration public. Comment, "I say yes" below to align your will with God's. Let this be the key that turns in the lock, the final step that welcomes the flood of blessings into your life. Archangel Michael still stands before you, his sword glowing with fire, his voice filled with urgency. He says, "The decree has been sealed, and your name is written on it." But if you treat this lightly, if you skip away from the words, the seal cannot be delivered. Do not miss what angels have guarded for years. Do not let distraction rob you. You are closer now than you have ever been in your life. Think of how many times you nearly surrendered. Nights when your heart was too heavy. Mornings when you could barely rise. Moments when you wondered if you were cursed. Yet through it all, a hidden hand held you. You thought you survived by accident. But heaven whispers, no, you survived because the promise had not yet come to pass. You could not be destroyed before your blessing was born. Now is that moment. The blessing is no longer a distant echo. It is here, pressing against your life, waiting to break in. But your agreement is required. Your yes is the key. Beloved, say yes in your heart right now. Yes to the miracle. Yes to the breakthrough. Yes to the joy. Because when your yes meets God's yes, nothing can stand in the way. The next 3 hours are pregnant with destiny. Picture them as 3 golden jars being carried toward you. In one is healing. In another is provision. In the last is honor. Each jar has your name etched in light across its surface. They are not floating aimlessly. They are moving directly toward your life. But when they arrive, will you be waiting with open hands, or will you have turned away in doubt? Do not turn away, my child. Stay. Every line here is part of the unlocking. Each word you read is a step closer to the door that has finally opened. The blessing is layered, not singular. It will begin in one area and spread to all. You will think this is enough, and then another layer will arrive and another until you are drenched in overflow. This is how God works abundantly, exceedingly more than you can ask or imagine. Beloved, you carry scars, but those scars are about to shine like metals. The very things that once embarrassed you will become the testimony that elevates you. The pain will not be wasted. The years will not be wasted. The silence will not be wasted. Everything will be transformed into proof of God's faithfulness. Archangel Michael says, "Do not fear the shaking. When heaven releases good news, the earth trembles. Old systems break. Old relationships fall away. Old habits are stripped. It may feel uncomfortable at first, but it is necessary. Do not cling to what is being removed. Make room for what is being given. My beloved, even now your name is being spoken aloud in places you have never entered. People you have never met are being stirred to think of you, to favor you, to remember you. You cannot orchestrate this. It is divine orchestration. God is the conductor, and your life is the music. Every note is being played at the right time, and the crescendo is here. Do not worry about enemies. Do not waste energy thinking of who resists you. When God decides to favor, no enemy can block. When God says approved, no man can say denied. Archangel Michael has already drawn his sword, and the opposition is falling even as you read this. So take courage, take hope, take joy. The 3 hours are a countdown, not to fear but to fulfillment. With each passing minute, the unseen becomes seen. The hidden becomes revealed. The promise becomes reality. And when it arrives, you will not question if it was worth the wait. You will know it was perfect timing. Beloved, I tell you again, do not skip. Do not walk away. Hold this word close, like bread, for your soul. Because it is not just bread. It is manna fresh from heaven's table, sent directly to you. Eat of it fully, and you will not hunger in this season again. My beloved one, do not think for a second that heaven has run out of words for you. No, the flow is unending, just as God's mercy is unending, just as His love never dries, just as His promises never expire. You asked for a long message, and the Lord delights to speak long when His child chooses to listen long. Every line is a seed, and the more you receive, the more your field will blossom. So let us continue slowly, deeply, fully. Archangel Michael is still watching you closely. His voice rings like thunder, and yet carries tenderness, like a lullaby. Beloved child, he says, your time of mourning is closing. Your season of silence is ending. A good news has been written against your name, and it will not delay. But if you ignore this, if you treat it as nothing, you will ache with regret when the hours pass, and you realize the heavens had opened. But you refuse to look up. Do not let regret be your story. Do not be like the ones who were invited to the banquet but made excuses. You have been invited to a table prepared with joy, with peace, with provision, with honor. Everything you lacked is set before you now. The only thing you must do is remain at the table. Stay, listen, open, receive. My child, the next 3 hours are heavy with prophecy. They are not ordinary. They are filled with arrangements too delicate for human hands. Angels are moving quietly, whispering into hearts, shifting documents, preparing meetings, arranging answers. The stirring you feel in your chest is because you are connected to what they are doing. You are not watching from the outside. You are part of it. Every breath you take right now is part of heaven's rhythm. Think of the battles you survived. Some of them should have broken you. Some of them should have buried you. But you are still here. Do you know why? Because you were not preserved for survival. You were preserved for testimony. And now the testimony is about to manifest. You will stand and say, "Look what the Lord has done." Beloved, your tears were not wasted. They watered the soil of your destiny. Your waiting was not wasted. It stretched your spirit so that when the blessing comes, you will not just taste it, you will contain it. God is not giving you a drop, He is giving you a flood. That is why the wait was long, because the container had to be large enough. Archangel Michael says, "I have guarded this promise. I fought battles you never saw. I drove away enemies you never knew. I cut chains you never touched. And now I place the fruit of those battles into your hands." Do not underestimate what it cost heaven to deliver this blessing to you. That is why you must not treat it lightly. Beloved one, the good news will shake your surroundings. Some people will celebrate with you, others will envy you, and some will even distance themselves from you. Do not fear any of it. When God elevates, He also separates. Those who cannot walk with your blessing will fall away, and those meant to walk with you will be drawn closer. It is all part of the design. Your spirit may still whisper, but what if it does not happen? That is fear, not faith. That is the echo of old disappointments, not the sound of your future. Silence it now. Replace it with truth. Say to yourself, "It will happen. It is happening. It belongs to me." Because words shape reality, and your confession is the key that turns the lock. Liking this video is more than a click. It is an act of spiritual agreement. As you press the like button, you are activating the flow of God's divine favor upon your life, sealing this prophetic word with gratitude. Finally, this breakthrough is not meant for you alone. There is an anointing attached to this message. When you share this video, you are releasing that same anointing for miracles and sudden shifts to everyone in your circle. Be an agent of heaven's good news today. Share this now and watch the blessings multiply. Before we reach the end of this message, you need to hear this clearly. You were led here by divine guidance. This is not random. This is not coincidence. Archangel Michael directed this message straight to you. He is calling you into a protected, blessed space where miracles grow, doors open, and divine help moves quickly. This truth is simple and powerful. When you follow this calling, blessings don't just arrive, they multiply. They pour into every area of your life with strength and clarity. Right now, Archangel Michael is giving you direct access to sacred teachings, spiritual protection, and guidance that is hidden from the world. This is your moment to step into a circle chosen for those who are ready for spiritual growth, divine support, and accelerated breakthroughs. Do not let this holy moment pass you by. Your breakthrough has already begun. All you need to do is step forward. Tap the link in the description and enter Archangel Michael's inner circle so you never miss the messages that are meant specifically for your life, your path, and your destiny. If your spirit feels the pull to go deeper, the link is also in the pinned comment. And if your heart guides you to support this mission, you'll find a Buy Me a Coffee link, always optional, always appreciated. Take the step now. Your blessing is waiting. Like this video, subscribe, and comment, "I accept," to welcome more divine light into your journey.